There are still a lot of airline companies that DARON has not yet made die-cast replica toy planes out of. Why I like DARON is because they are officially licensed and they get permission directly from the airlines that they contract with. DARON Worldwide Trading Incorporated so far is the only toy company in the US that have the rights to make die-cast toy replica planes out of real airline companies. So when you buy a DARON airplane, whichever airline is based on, the money that you pay for it goes toward the airline companies that gave DARON the permission to make these planes out of their companies. There are pros and cons about DARON airplanes. The pro side is that they make really good quality airplanes. And the con side is that not all of them are in the same scale. Plus, I really don't like the plastic stickers because they easily peel off. I like them all painted and printed. So the three airlines that DARON failed to release in the US are Air France, CATHAY Pacific, and Japan Airlines. And when they do release more airlines, they better be available in the US, like most of them are. So the airlines that DARON really ought to get permission from to make toy planes out of and release in the US, which are, I've already mentioned Air France. DARON has not yet received consent from Avelo Airlines, and DARON really ought to ask them permission to make die-cast planes out of their company, because Avelo flies exclusively Boeing 737s, and DARON has already yet released a Sun Country 737 earlier this year. They also ought to re-release Japan Airlines, but release it in the US, because the current Japan Airlines diecast that was released a while back ago is only available in Japan. And since I'm an American citizen, I do not have the currency required to purchase it. They've made a CATHAY Pacific plane a while back ago, but it was only exclusively available in a playset directly from CATHAY Pacific website, and it was only available in Hong Kong. I'm like, come on, DARON, we've had enough airlines from the European Union. Why not focus more on the Asia-Pacific or Indo-Pacific region, like Thai Airways was a good start earlier this year. So the airlines that DARON has never released yet besides Avelo are EVA Air, based in Taiwan, All Nippon Airways, another Japanese carrier. They really ought to do Singapore Airlines. Do a Singapore Airlines Airbus A380. And do Korean Air too. By the way, the yin-yang on its logo looks very identical to that of the Pepsi logo. So hopefully soon that DARON will release more die-cast planes based on airlines from the Asia-Indo-Pacific region, plus US carrier Avelo Airlines. So hopefully this video will give ideas, and for those of you watching, please spread the word out, especially those who are big fans of DARON planes and collecting airplanes altogether. So, yeah, hopefully this will make a change, but still,